town, West Virginia, home to the Mountaineers and a fan base that has been, shall we say, preparing. It's early in the morning for a battle we have in store. What a matchup we have today. Momentum has been building each and every week, and now these two undefeated teams will square off. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Mountaineers will move it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cyclones offense takes the field for the first time today. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stakes.
They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You're the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. 2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Rams him with the stiff arm.
I don't think the defense was expecting run on that. That 2nd and forever. They were all dropping back into coverage. They got gashed.
On 3rd down, going up top. And it's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their conference.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Finds his man, it's twice. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Offensive linemen love to run power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, it's a pass.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure on us, pressure on us, pressure.
On target to the left. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
And honest, they didn't get that huge playoff game, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it, but get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. It's still a successful play.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. To throw, it's Wilkins. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st down.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Donaldson. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Makes the catch. It's Taylor. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the 7th. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll set up to throw. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
Now they'll line up when they hold it automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A team play touchdown drive. And they close the deal with a 7-yarder for the score. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Iowa State sending the offense back out. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Tom, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out, you got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it as well.
As they get set to snap it time, wind him down here in the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Hansen. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats. We played 1 period. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Handoff from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he times that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
Looking for a man. It's Beck. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out, and Gary ought to be fresh. We used him twice in that victory last week. Really good job on the coverage team to make the stop and put it in play. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think we've accomplished something we wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And you want to talk about game tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. Now on third down after that run. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks, it's Donaldson. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Mountaineers will have it first and 10. The give to the left side. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. On the run, it's White. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, he's going to block, or if he has the football. That
is slipped out. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up 3 yards in the process. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
First down, you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man. Just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 45. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to start this drive with a pass, using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Looking to throw it back. He looks that one in nicely. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Wide open downfield. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 20. And this will be incomplete, a big hit there for the second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. Makes the grab. It's Higgins.
Well, he's putting up big numbers coming into this one. He knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
From the gun on third down. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And it's no good. He missed it. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
It's complete to the right. They'll immediately call timeout. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's looking to throw it, trying to get to it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Wilkins. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell they're in complete control of this offense.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, and maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. He wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Fires into the end zone. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Hey, gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these 2 teams thus far there in Morgantown. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 4th down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Cyclones will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he had hoped. When he brought it out in the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready. If you're a quarterback, then you're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well. So you have to know where your answer is.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Gets it out quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. Makes his connection. Turns it on in midfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that. And the Mountaineers are on the move. On the run, it's White. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. Run in the red zone, it's White. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Listen, defense is about energy, it's about passion, it's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy on the ground. You can't let guys break tackles.
Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
He's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia. No mid-season concentration laps here at week 7 as they push out that lead. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by that offense extending their lead.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by 11 over Stanford. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They make the stop after the catch. Still some work to do to pick up that first down. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. The Cyclones decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block, it's Robinson. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, Dave. Looking deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Now, I love when players understand the situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's open. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The back goes in motion. quick touch pass to the receiver. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line and pick up a run. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fox. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. There's still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Give to the single back. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the punishment has been extended. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him, he can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Going up top on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cyclones.
When you can run like that, your quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him, run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
He's not going to get it in, and the lead will remain 18 as they were trying to make this a 2-possession game. They were ready for the onside kick and executed it perfectly, and they secure the football. West Virginia has it back ready to dive into that playbook. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new center down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The give to the tailback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They go to the ground. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quick strike complete. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Just not able to shake enough defenders. He comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south, and somehow...
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Fox. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The Mountaineers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so good.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Notre Dame is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Botany and Leahy, this has not been a blowout in South Bend today. They're up by 6 over Stanford. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing the coaches what matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks of the season.
2nd and short now after that completion. To the air, it's back. Quickly to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Really good job working through this progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
The defense gets this exclamation point of the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. You could tell they were down in what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Throws to the wideout. Fires and picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Right back to it. And a nice solid pickup here before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had a day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's White. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Down, West Virginia. Number 22 on field goal.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. 7 is the lucky and still number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect. And they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollock, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another